What's up, guys? I am back in Hawaii and happy to be home with my family. So that is awesome. I had a great time on the mainland. Was there about a week. I officiated a wedding in Michigan of my good friend Tim Leese, and that was a real honor. Got to spend a lot of good quality time with him as well, which was a lot of fun. And then I flew to Charlotte, North Carolina, and connected with a friend there, and we made some music, which was a ton of fun. It's kind of like a area of my life that used to be super important that I haven't really done much with in a long time. So it's just super fun to be creative. One of my big desires was to learn more about Ableton Live, which is a program. I bought a Ableton Push when I was living in Tennessee. I got it used off Craigslist. I remember seeing it for the first time and just thinking it was super cool. Andrew Huang was the guy who was using it, and yeah, I just thought it was a really cool tool. So I found one on Craigslist because we were living close to Nashville at the time, and picked that up and messed with it probably just about 3 times, and would get frustrated with it because I didn't know how to use it. So when we were moving out here, there was 4 items that we tried to ship from UPS, and that was one of them, just because I didn't really want to throw it into a checked bag. Plus we were running out of room for things as well. And I think total for those 4 items, it was going to cost like $1,000 to ship those 4 things, and we were just like, forget it. So I knew that my friend Andrew, who I visited in North Carolina, was into music. I don't know if we had talked about Ableton at that time, but I just wondered if he wanted to borrow it while for a little while, and he said yes. So we kind of did an Ableton challenge once while we were out here, which was a ton of fun. And yeah, it was good just to hang out with him, connect with him, and he's a super talented musician. I don't think I'd ever played any music with this guy, so super talented musician, and it was fun just to learn about MIDI, which I had never messed with before, and also learn a little bit more about Ableton. So he sent me the tracks that we made today, and I think there's about 5 things that we put down, so I'll be sharing that with you guys soon. And then spent a few days there, got to connect with our friend Gail as well, which was awesome. Got to grab dinner with her, and then I went on a ride along with my buddy James Dickey, who was a congregant at the first church that I pastored at, him and his wife. And yeah, Charlotte PD, I was super impressed with their professionalism. I've done a ride along in Maryland before, a couple of them, in Columbia, Maryland, Howard County, with my buddy Ben. And Charlotte, at least in this area, was a lot busier. We did 3rd shift, so I think the shift started at 8:15, and we were literally busy the whole entire time. So yeah, I was super impressed with their level of professionalism. They're wearing body cameras as well, and they're just super patient. I think we got screamed and cussed at most every interaction, and these guys, or just angry people, and these guys just kept their cool and de-escalated things really well. So it was really cool to see that as well, and to catch up with my buddy James. They're going to Guatemala soon on a missions trip. Super proud of those guys. And then I got to get breakfast with my buddy Adam from Tennessee. I was finished up the patrol and got dropped off at the airport, and then I connected with my buddy Adam and flew the long flights back from Charlotte to Atlanta, Atlanta to Seattle, Seattle to Honolulu yesterday. And luckily, I don't feel jet lagged at all. I went to bed last night when I got home and woke up this morning about 6. Been awake all day, and I'm about to go to bed here now pretty soon. And I don't know really why I was not affected. I think it's because the night before I flew out of here, I was up all night, so I think my body just doesn't know what time it is. But it is super good to be home. Had a good day today. I got a little office stuff done this morning, and then Jess and I went on a date with our son as well, just to reconnect. And now I'm going to clean up the kitchen and go to bed. So it's good to be home. Carl's sitting here looking at me as well. But yeah, that's the update. Nothing super profound, but I just want to let you guys know I'm home. Alright, thanks guys.